Welcome to History Decrypted. Today, we re-unraveling one of the most pivotal yet contested events in South Asian history, the Indian Rebellion of 1857. Was it a mere Sepoy Mutiny, as the British called it, or the spark of India's independence struggle? Buckle up for contradictions and legacy of this explosive uprising. By 1857, the East India Company ruled 60% of India through a mix of greed and gunpowder. Their policies alienated all levels of society. Land grabs, the doctrine of lapse annexed kingdoms like Jhansi and Awadh, dispossessing rulers. Economic extraction, heavy taxes crippled peasants, while British factories undercut Indian artisans. Social interference, bans on sati and promotion of missionary work stoked fears of cultural erasure. But the tinderbox ignited over a seemingly small issue: greased cartridges for the new Enfield rifle. Rumors spread that they were coated with cow and pig fat, taboo for Hindu and Muslim sepoys. It wasn't just about religion, it was about dignity. In March 1857, Mangal Pandey, a sepoy in Barrackpore, refused the cartridges and attacked British officers. By May, 85 sepoys in Meerut were court-martialed, sparking a revolt. Rebels marched to Delhi, declaring the aging Mughal Emperor Bahadur Shah Zafar their symbolic leader, but this wasn't just a military mutiny. Peasants, dispossessed zamindars, and even women like Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi joined, targeting British civilians, telegraph lines, and tax records. The rebellion spread like wildfire across North India, a rare moment of unity in a fractured society. Historians are divided. Colonial accounts dismissed it as a Sepoy mutiny, chaotic and apolitical. But Indian nationalists, like V.D. Savarkar, rebranded it as the First War of Independence. Eric Stokes argued the revolt was a traditionalist backlash led by elites fearing loss of privilege. Rudringshu Mukherjee highlights peasant participation, framing it as a class struggle against colonial exploitation. William Dalrymple uncovers the rebellion's religious dimensions with calls to protect Hinduism and Islam from Christian conversion. The truth, it was all these things and none. A fragmented coalition with conflicting goals, united only by hatred of British rule. The British response was merciless. Delhi was recaptured in September 1857 after a bloody siege. Villages were burned, rebels blown from cannons, devils whined, and suspected sympathizers hanged. Rani Lakshmi Bai died fighting at Gwalior, immortalized as a warrior queen. Bahadur Shah Zafar was exiled to Burma, ending the Mughal dynasty. But the violence wasn't one-sided. Rebels massacred British civilians at Kanpur, fueling imperial propaganda. In 1858, the British Crown dissolved the East India Company, ruling India directly. The Queen's proclamation promised religious tolerance but deepened racial divides. White superiority became policy. Yet, the rebellion birthed unintended consequences. Infrastructure, railways, and telegraphs expanded to prevent future revolts. Nationalism, the revolt's memory fueled the rise of the Indian National Congress in 1885. Military reforms, sepoy regiments were reorganized by caste and religion, a divide and rule blueprint. The 1857 rebellion isn't just history, it's a battleground of memory. In India, it's celebrated as a patriotic uprising, with Mangal Pandey and Rani Lakshmi Bai as icons. But British textbooks often sideline it as a mutiny. The rebellion asks us, who owns history? Was it a fight for tradition, freedom, or both? And how do we reconcile its brutal complexities? In an era of culture wars and colonial reckonings, 1857 remains fiercely relevant. If this deep dive challenged your view of colonialism, smash like, subscribe, and debate below. Was 1857 a mutiny or a revolution? Want more untangled histories? Hit the bell. Until next time, question the narratives.